Hello, thank you very much for tuning into this week's section of reads. These readings are valid for whenever you come to them. This should be on the YouTube channel, James13 Wicca, just in case you're seeing it somewhere else. What else was I going to say? The cards and dice that's listed below. I think that's pretty much what I got for you. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below. Same email. With no further ado, let's go ahead and get into your reading. Hello, Scorpio. Thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. These readings are valid for whenever you come to them. That being said, what do we have for Scorpio? I don't know, there's energy popping right off. So, oh, that's heavy. Okay. The people around you do what they do, right? Okay, this, you're gonna start too. Okay. Okay. That's it. Okay. It's something about the people around you. Your energy is going in a positive place in the sense of like there may be something you're getting that you want. Something that's working to your benefit. But I keep getting this energy from the side. It's kind of like, no fair, Scorpio. Why should you get that when I wanted that? It does seem to have a lot of weight here. It seems like there's a connection that you've worked very hard to keep in balance. You've put a lot of effort in keeping this balanced. I keep getting the word balance. To the point where it's like, if I do too well, I feel like I just am careful if I say anything. I'm also, if it gets too rough, I'm also careful. If they need help, whoever this is, it could be, I don't know if it's a group of people or one person, but like if they need help, I try to help them. If they're doing well, I try to encourage them. This energy, this feels like this is a lot to deal with. It seems to be very important to you. So for whatever you're doing this, makes sense to you is what I'm getting. Like, okay, this is what I need to do. Because you're coming into a moment that's unexpected, but you're getting something really good. This energy might be a challenge, ironically. It gets very jealous or something goes wonky when you have more than they think. Either they think you should have or more than them, one of the two. This could be a job situation where there could be jealousy when you pull ahead from either people your same level above you or below you. It could be anywhere. To where I feel like if I celebrate myself too much, people go out of their way to create problems. Really? I don't really like that for you. I mean, but if it's there, it's there. You do have a lot of, like, I can make it through this energy. Even if people get in your way, they're not going to destroy anything on you, but at the same time, it's like, I don't really want it to be an issue. I don't really need that to be another thing I have to balance. If I just keep it to myself when I succeed or succeed well enough, it works better for me. It's almost like I feel like if I have a relationship that's going really well, or you end up getting engaged or something like that, or you're having a child, or you're buying a house, or whatever it may be, or you have a business and your business is doing really well, I just feel like I keep it to myself and I just don't let it go over to this certain connection, because they get really bent out of shape when I do well. I keep getting that. And something really good is just popping out of the woodwork for you, something very pleasurable. So whatever it is for you, something really good is coming in. It's really, really good. And I feel like the cat's out of the bag before I even knew it. It's like, it's so good, it just shows up, and it's like, I don't even have time to hide it. I want to. I feel like I'm trying to, but it's already out there. People already know. People knew before I knew. It feels like people knew before I knew, and I'm like, how'd that happen? This is one of those times where the Tower comes in, because I wasn't expecting it is what I'm getting. I totally wasn't even looking for this, and poof, there it is, and it's shaking up my whole life. It's not bad, but it's kind of like, it's definitely unexpected and shaking things up. King of Cups. Very positive energy. Comes in very good. Something for you. Something good for you. Why shouldn't you enjoy it? Why not? What is this for you? This is around you. Is this a good or bad thing? Oh, the truth. It's not just something coming in like a person. There's something to, like a whole, like this isn't just one little thing. This is opening up a big door, like a huge door. A huge door is opening for you. Huge. I just keep getting that. Because I'm getting like the Emperor backing this up, and then the Nine of Pentacles, but it's like this, which is telling me there's some parts of this that are just you doing what you do. There are other parts of this where you're working in tandem with other people and helping co-create. So it's a bit of both, which I feel like that works well for Scorpio. I feel like some like was part of this where you can just do what you need to do on your own, part of this where you're working with other people, so you have that connection and you have that, you know, personal, whatever you want to do, you can do type energy. That anonymity. Did I say that right? Hopefully. Really, really good. It's coming in really, really fast. This is positive, right? Energy is rushing in to try to get connected with you on this. Not everybody's coming. Not everybody's coming. Just because they show up doesn't mean they're going to get a ticket. This is for you. Just because they show up doesn't mean they're getting a ticket. That's all I can say. There's a great moment here. There's a great moment here for you. The Lover's card doesn't have to be romantic. There's a lot of romance cards coming in, I know. This does not have to be a romance reading. Could be. Whatever this is, you're enjoying it immensely. Could be business. This is a success card too. This is a passing the test, getting what you want. So like it's not, to me this isn't just a one meaning card. There's a lot of different energies, but it's positive, it's pleasurable, you liking it. Other people could bring down the energy. You don't have to worry. Other people could bring down the energy. I just want to be careful how I say this. This energy is, other people bringing it down, there's no healing there. Like, there's nothing for you to do for them that could heal that situation. That's a them problem. Some people, I don't know why I'm going to say this, so I hope it doesn't burn somebody's biscuits. Regardless of the age, they make the choice to be unhappy. And there's literally only so much you can do. I got literally the Four of Swords upside down. Like, there's no healing here. You destroying what you have, or feeling bad about what you have, or centering on their energy, it doesn't help you, for one. And it's not healing the situation by playing into that. There's the other option, because I feel like when you're doing really well, it's going to have an effect on you. Whatever this energy is, it's going to have an effect. It doesn't matter if I like it. This is how the reading's coming in. Balance out your responsibilities, what you feel like you have to take care of, and then move on with what you want to enjoy. So if it's a work situation, address what you need to address, tie up the loose ends you need to tie up, move forward to your abundance. If they don't like it, I'm just getting, be respectful, but detach. And realize it's a them thing. It's going to affect you, but they're saying keep moving towards your success. Another version I'm getting, which is really kind of, it's almost like when you get in a relationship with somebody else, like say you have family, friends, even children, that don't like the person you're getting involved with. Take it into account, why don't they like them? Is it something like they think they're abusive? Or is it like sometimes it's other things that aren't valid. I don't know if I need to go there with this. Like, I think we can think of a few different things where, you know, you could end up going with somebody that maybe your family or friends or even kids are like, no, that's going to embarrass us. Maybe they don't have the job level that you do. Like, they're, oh my God, mom, this person's this, or this person, or dad, this person's this, or this person's that. That's embarrassing to me. That's not, don't invest in that. You decide what your happiness is going to be, and you move forward. Address it, shut it down best you can, and keep moving forward. The resilience is like, even though they don't like it, keep moving forward. This might be one of those situations where you have to discover for yourself what's really here. I've seen this with like financial recently, where they were in a very good financial place, and the other person they were dating was not. And their social atmosphere tried to distance that. They're like, no, you need somebody better than that. And the person that they were with, who wasn't the same financial status, was a very beautiful person and very nice to them and very caring and did what they could. And it was one of those relationships that really lifted them up. It was the value they were getting from that relationship. They didn't need somebody who had a BMW. They needed somebody who had a heart and knew how to use it. That's what they needed, and that's what they went for. This doesn't have to be romantic. I know we're getting a lot of romantic cards. I'm just kind of throwing that in there in case it's going that way for you. The more you detach from other people's control, that's a control game. That is a control game. Where people, like, they want to bring you down if they think you're too high, or they think you're having more than they have, or whatever. That's a control game. We don't have to play that. And the more you make decisions with what you want, and it's not like I'm disregarding other people's energy. I feel like I'm trying to shut it down. There's certain people where sometimes you don't have to completely cut somebody off to diminish the connection and kind of make your point. Kind of like, you know, maybe this is somebody normally, or people you would normally see once or twice a month, once or twice a week even. But if they're going to be difficult, instead of once or twice a month or a week even, we kind of stretch it out, maybe once or twice a season. Still seeing them here and there, but nowhere near as much. Making that point, if you're going to be difficult for me, I don't want to be around you as much. I have too much in life to enjoy. If you're going to be a problem, you can be a problem for somebody else. I'll still connect with you, but nowhere near as much. Because I feel like this is where this is going. Kind of like people are becoming issues, and it's kind of like I'm keeping the connection, but I'm not. I feel like the Knight of Swords can either be for you or for them. Either you're going to have the stress of feeling like I have to appease them and make sure I don't get too happy because they don't like that, or it can be for them where Scorpio is going to live their life, and you can either be a part of it or you can be a problem. And if you're going to be a problem, you're not going to be seeing Scorpio half as much as you have been. It's better if it's for them. That's what I'm getting. There's this energy around this situation of jealousy or like manipulation, control. I usually think of Scorpio as very strong. And I don't know, if you got caught up in this game, maybe you grew up in this game. Maybe for whatever reason, you got sucked into it. You don't have to play it, and you can still succeed. Because I see what's going on here. If this goes well, I feel like I'm seeing situations more for what they are. I'm emotionally detaching, and I'm just like, no, that's a game. That's ridiculous. That's not right. And I'm detaching myself from that, but I'm also maybe giving some other people some pointers. Like, hey, before you get into that game, I didn't like it. I got myself out of it. You don't have to get into that game either. You might be that light for somebody else where, hey, I've been down that road. You don't have to do that. Took me a while to realize that. Once I pulled myself out of that game, I'm not going back to it. I'm just giving you a heads up. You don't have to play that game. You don't have to appease this person. You don't have to bend over backwards for them. If it's a love thing, I hate that I'm going to do this, but here we go. It's so stereotypical. That's why I hate I'm doing this. Maybe it's an in-law who pulls the strings and gets you to do backflips and everything else for them. You're always chasing after their approval. And then you get to the point you're like, you know what, this is a never-ending story. This isn't right. Could be somebody in your own family, could be a friend, whatever it is. And it's like, once you realize, no, there's no winning that game. There's no reason to play that game. I feel like you're going to try to help other people. Like, hey, before, I know you're marrying into this family. I did too. Before you play that game, there is no winning that game. You don't have to play that game. You can just let it be. And if they're unhappy, just, okay, then they're unhappy. your energy's lifting. It's more of like, it's kind of like, I feel like I'm stepping up a couple levels, and I'm like, I can't believe I was playing into that. And I feel like I keep looking down like I was playing into that. I can't believe I was playing into that. And once I get this higher viewpoint, I'm just like, all right, no, I'm not doing that anymore. And I keep getting like, you naturally seem to be a beacon. You're very selective and choosy about who you'll be that beacon for. I'm not saying you won't, but I feel like I try to give people a chance. Like, before you go that road, I was there. I'm telling you, you don't have to, you don't need to, but whatever. I know I'm not going back down that road. I'm done. Are we good? All right, I think we're there. Hopefully that helps. Thank you very much for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below. Same email. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day.